Hey YouTube, this is my first video. Just want to go through some things that I have for my hamster so far. Some of them are homemade, some of them are thrifty dollar store items, and also just bedding and some other things. Okay, first I want to start with my first item that I bought, which is my hamster book. It's quite informative, and I've got PetSmart. I believe they also have them at Borders. And planning on getting the habitrail ovo. That's the tower. Just wanted to give you an idea of what kind of size it is. The room part of it is about the size of two cupped hands, and you can kind of see how wide it is from my hand. And it's about 15 inches long. And I hopefully will be getting my cage sometime this week. And planning on trying to keep a really fresh smelling cage. I got the Katie soft granules, the lavender scented. A lot of people have been talking about how the lavender has oils in it. The seeds are kind of dry, the little buds and things in there, so I'm not quite sure how much oil it would produce. And also lavender is a quite mild smell. It's not like rose or mint where it would be really strong and potent. So I figure I'm going to use this on the bottom of the cage, and just to have a little extra absorbency and just something that smells a little nice. I also got Carefresh, the Advanced. Has a baking soda in it, so it helps with smells once again. And as you can see, I kind of like to keep a nice smelling cage. My apartment's kind of strict. If they come in and they smell something, there goes my hammy, so I don't want that to happen. So on to some other things. Let's see. Here's some treats, some chew toys I bought from PetSmart online. Mineral chews. They're kind of pretty, colorful, and I figured, keeps the teeth nice and short. Also, this willow ball has a bell in it. It was actually part of a barbell set, and there's two of them. I just took the stick out in between them, so I would have two balls instead of one barbell. So I thought maybe, that would be a little more economical. And so yeah, that's that. Also, you can go to some storage options. I got these two bins at the dollar store today. I bought a scoop off of PetSmart. Didn't realize it was for a ferret, and returned it. It was about $3. And for $3 at the dollar store, I got these two containers and also this scoop. It came with a bucket, and it's just to scoop out, the droppings and soiled bedding just daily. And I know that you're supposed to leave some bedding in there so it still has its scent. So don't worry about that. So yeah, those were my dollar store finds for today. The canisters and a scoop. The canisters I want to use for food and treats probably. I didn't know if I mentioned that or not. Also, I got this just from our drawer. You can find them at the store. It is a tablespoon scoop, just for food. So yeah, that was an easy find, free, nice and cheap. And then toothbrush, in case I get a long-haired hamster, which I'm getting a teddy bear one. I'm not quite sure how long their hair gets. It's a female, so I know the males, they grow hair a little longer, but females I'm not sure, so I just thought I'd have a toothbrush. Just a regular old toothbrush. This is actually $1 at Walmart, just to brush out their hair. I also put hammy hairbrush, just so no one gets confused, thinking it's an old toothbrush, using it on something else. Or if someone wants to use it as a hairbrush, a toothbrush later on, you know, they don't get confused. So yeah, hammy hairbrush. And that's just a regular toothbrush from Walmart and $1. Also a nice economical find. I'm trying to keep it cheap, because with all these supplies and everything, it kind of adds up. Not that I don't mind spending the money on hamster items, because I'm going to love this thing to death once it gets here. But just figuring some economical options, especially for when, you know, in these times that we're having. Also, to keep things nice and cheap, here are some homemade toys that I made. This one's found all around YouTube. A lot of people make these. It's toilet paper roll cut up into strips. The inside one, you can't really see, but on the inside there's one going around the rim, and then I just overlap them, and it helps make a circle better. That's the only thing different that I've done from other people. And then you put a little treat inside, kind of like a hamster Kong ball, if you're familiar with Kong balls for your dog. So that's like a homemade hamster Kong, which I think is awesome. And then next, I have these little homemade nests. I will give credit to ATB Rocks, that's ATBROX, on this one. She made these really cool star boxes. If you go to her channel, she has a link to make these boxes. Now, she has the edges sticking up, and what I did was I just folded them under, just so that they would stay down and they weren't flopping everywhere. And then the rest of the paper from after making her square, I just folded it up like a fan, like you would in elementary school, and then cut it up into pieces to make these little paper nesty parts. And with printer paper, you know, there's like hundreds and thousands of sheets in a ream. You can make tons of these. You can make like 5 of them a week if you want to, and you'll still have enough to make them to last you a lifetime. So yeah, nice, cheap, homemade things. Nice things from the dollar store as well. Toothbrush and bedding. And then also the habitrail odor, which I'm really excited to get. Then that's just the tower. It's a little hard to put together, but kind of getting used to it. And I hope that when I get it, it gets a little easier for me. And this is my first time having a hamster. I've had guinea pigs before, so I'm kind of excited. It's like my first new place, and my apartment, and first new pet, just on my own pet. So I'm excited. So yeah, the bedding, my book, those little items that I showed you before, chew toys, and canisters. And that's some nice thrifty things and some nice information and odor control all wrapped up into one. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope it was a little informative. Once I get the cage, I'll tell you a little bit more. And hopefully Hammy will be home soon. And so I'm looking forward to that. And looking forward to your comments. And if you want to subscribe, that's great. All right, thank you. Have a great night.